I've got to talk to you about this story. Yet another dog attack this week. 2 dogs that mauled a grandmother to death were XL bullies. The police have confirmed it was in Jaywick, visiting her 11-year-old grandson. The 68-year-old lady by the name of Esther Martin was killed. 2 dogs were destroyed by officers, and her apparent family member was arrested at the scene and has since been bailed. Now, I don't know about this particular story. It's important that we don't speculate if there are proceedings in progress. But guess what? A ban on XL bully dogs has not stopped, unfortunately, someone being killed. Because you know what? The problem is not the dogs. The problem is the owners. There have been countless dog breeds over the years that we have banned because those dog breeds are dangerous. So that means that those dog breeds need to be handled properly. Those dog breeds need to be looked after properly. They need to be socialised properly. They need to be trained properly. And who is responsible for that? The owners. So what do? We take a dog breed, they do something wrong, we put them all down, and then we say, great, problem solved. Until the next time there's another dog breed that starts attacking, and we go through the whole thing again. Why don't we make sure that owners are responsible? Bring back dog licensing, make sure that owners have to keep their dogs under control, and you know what? Don't put down the dogs, put down bad owners. Honestly, can't we voluntarily euthanise idiots that don't know how to handle dogs rather than the dogs themselves? Because, of course, dogs respond to the environment they're in and the training that they have been given. And I am sick to death of moronic chavs, frankly, who seem to own a lot of these dogs. You see them in the park, who have absolutely zero control over their dogs. And any dog that has a big bite can be aggressive. Any dog can be aggressive if it's not been trained properly, if it's not been walked properly, if it's not been socialised properly, if it's not been fed properly, if it's not had the training that it needs. Any dog with a big bite can be dangerous. So we can't keep doing this cycle of saying it's just down to the dogs and that we solve the problem. Like I say, it's the owners, and I'd be far happier to see many of them put to sleep. All right. A lot of you responding to Kevin, saying that he should leave the UK when it comes to his analysis of why the countryside is racist. Not the most expert analysis we've ever had, and that's saying something on this programme. OK, let's go to Barbara, who is in Merseyside. Morning, Barbara.
Morning, love.
How are you?
Kevin. Yeah, I do agree with everything
Did you vote to leave the EU, Barbara?
I do agree with everything you've just said about the dog owners. And I really didn't ring up about it, but I've had 4 rescue Westies. Every one of them have been badly abused. Charlie, who I've got now, he's a Westie. He was thrown out in Manchester. He'd had his tail cut off.
Oh.
That used as a ashtray.
Oh, my
I've had him for nearly 18 months now, and I've been baby Sudocrem on every burn. They've nearly all gone now. And all the kids say is, he's putting too much weight on Mum. You're overfeeding him. I said he can have whatever he wants.
Yeah, but you know what? Westies are small, right? They're West Highland Terriers, right?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
But the thing is, I know that that's only a small dog, but any dog can be snappy. Any dog can be aggressive.
Yeah,
Anyone.
I don't know exactly what he's past, but if I go anywhere near his nose and his eyes, he does growl at me. So I'm beginning to wonder if they actually did something to him. He's coming round now. He lets me, clean his eyes and stuff. But at first, he would snap.
Oh, my little Dolly, that's again, she's a street dog from Cyprus, and I got her at 6 months old, and she's beautiful. She's got such a great temperament, but there are certain times where I can tell she's about to turn. And she's tiny, and we had to have loads of her teeth removed, so she's barely got any teeth. But the point is that any dog has the potential to be aggressive. Any dog in the world. And if you have a dog that is bigger, with a much bigger jaw and a much stronger jaw and a much stronger bite and a much stronger body, obviously that's going to be increased 10, 20, 50-fold. So
they should get rid of the owner.
Absolutely, it's the owners that are the problem. Now, that doesn't mean that some dogs aren't a bit of a problem, but the overriding problem is the owner. And if you have a dog that is socialised and trained properly and knows the hierarchy when it comes to food in the household, knows the hierarchy when it comes to food among the other dogs in the pack, has been walked properly, exercised properly, has got rid of all of that frustration, has perhaps been neutered in some way, shape or form. These are all steps of good ownership that would help to solve this problem. But we don't do that. We don't do that because we're idiots as a nation.
Well, dog licences should come in, and it should be a minimum of at least £1,000, I think, definitely.
And a minimum amount of training. I mean, a car has the potential to be a dangerous item, so we are required to have a level of training in order to operate that dangerous item. Now, why is it when there is a potentially dangerous dog, do we not have a level of training and a level of behaviour that is expected from the person, for want of a better word, operating that dangerous device, which is, of course, the dog, and the owner being that? I don't understand. I'll never understand, because we are moronic. OK,